At a time of an ongoing outrage to stop police brutality in Nigeria, policemen attached to the anti-kidnapping/cultism squad of Lagos Police Command barged into some houses on Ogati Street in Fadii area of Lagos in the early hours of Thursday. The cable learnt that the policemen forced their way into at least 5 houses, while people were arrested from their sleeping beds. A woman whose husband was picked up in the raid narrated the encounter. At about 4:30 a.m. on Thursday, my husband, Rauf Yusuf, and my 2 sons were asleep when heavy knocks hit our door. Teo Yusuf, a mother of 2 whose husband was arrested, told the cable when the newspaper visited the area Thursday afternoon. We had thought it was an armed robbery attack, but a voice shouted behind the door that they were policemen and they would blow the door open if we did not open that moment. The policeman had jumped over the fence to get access to our building because at the time, 4:30 a.m., our gate was still under lock. The family panicked, but Yusuf pulled the courage to open the door. About 6 heavily armed policemen entered, with their bodies reeking of alcohol and cigarette. My 2 sons were up, crying, and one of the policemen hit the youngest, a boy of 5, with the door. I attempted to protest this, but one of them threatened to shoot me, aiming his muzzle at me. The policemen reportedly demanded to search the house and they were not obstructed even when a warrant to search the Yusuf's home was not shown them. They searched every corner and they found nothing, Yusuf explained to the cable. The woman said one of the policemen who appeared to be the team leader asked who Lakma was. She said her husband told them he is not the one answering Lakma, giving them his name as Rauf Yusuf. The husband then told his wife to help him get his ID card from the bedroom for the policeman to confirm his name, but before his wife returned to the scene, he had been whisked away. He was in boxers, and I had my night wrapper on, she said. By 7 a.m., Yusuf ran to the anti-kidnapping/cultism squad's office in Surulere where her husband has been detained. She was not allowed to go beyond the gate as she was continually harassed by policemen stationed at the gate. Tell me why my husband was picked in the middle of the night in such an inhumane manner, Yusuf cried. The policeman, however, shrugged, telling her that her cry was meaningless if she did not know the right thing to do. With a family member who had joined her, they were threatened with arrest should they continue asking the police why her husband was arrested. Yusuf, who had submitted a petition to the Lagos State Office of the Public Defender, had demanded that her husband be released. Rauf Yusuf, my husband, 34 years old, has never been involved in any criminal activity since I know him, more than a decade now, she wrote in the petition seen by the cable. He works at a private company around Surulere. When the cable visited the police anti-kidnapping/cultism squad where Yusuf was being held, the investigating police officer, IPO, and the officer in charge, OC, of the squad were not available. Go and meet the force pro now, one of the policemen stationed at the gate, with a furious tone, told the cable's correspondent.